Determining the top 3 scariest haunted houses is often subjective and depends on their stories, legends, and popularity. However, there are a few houses that consistently make the list of the most famous and scariest haunted places in the world. Here are the 3 most frequently mentioned haunted houses. Amityville House. History: this is perhaps the most famous haunted house in the world, inspiring a series of horror books and movies. On November 13, 1974, Ronald J. DeFeo Jr. shot and killed 6 members of his family while they were sleeping at one Ocean Avenue. He claimed that mysterious voices told him to do it. Supernatural phenomena. A year later, the Lutz family moved here and lived there for only 28 days before fleeing due to strange and terrifying phenomena. Strange odors, moving objects, strange noises, windows that open by themselves, and even the appearance of a half-human, half-pig demon. Although there is much debate about the authenticity of the events, the story of Amityville still haunts and attracts the curiosity of the public. Lalaurie Mansion history. Located in the famous French Quarter, this mansion is associated with Madame Delphine Lalaurie, a wealthy but brutal socialite in the early 19th century. In 1834, a fire broke out in the house, leading to the discovery of slaves being brutally tortured and held in horrifying conditions in the attic. This scandal shocked New Orleans, and Madame Lalaurie was forced to flee. Paranormal! Since then, the Lalaurie Mansion has been rumored to be haunted by the spirits of torture victims. Many have reported hearing screams, moans, and seeing the ghosts of slaves inside and around the house. The house has changed hands several times, but the hauntings continue, making it one of the creepiest destinations in New Orleans. Whaley House. History. Built in 1857 by Thomas Whaley, this house is known as America's most famous haunted house. It was built on the land that was once a cemetery and a public execution site. The house has served various purposes, such as a store, a courthouse, and a theater. Paranormal. The house is said to be haunted by the spirits of many people, including Thomas Whaley and his wife, who died in the house. Yankee Jim Robinson, a thief who was hanged on the property before the house was built, and a little girl who died in an accident. Visitors and staff often report hearing footsteps, voices, feeling sudden cold, seeing objects move on their own, and even sensing the presence of spirit. These houses are not only famous for their haunted stories, but also for the dark history and tragedies that have occurred there, making them a popular destination for those interested in exploring the supernatural.